Hello there, this is going to be a general reading for all signs. I almost called it a night. Literally took my necklace off that I was wearing. I was debating, like, should I go and bathe? So that close to calling it a night. And I don't know. I got the feeling, maybe not just yet. If you were watching my live earlier today on Instagram, it was unreal. I swear to God, I felt like I was on live for 5 hours, but we went on an insane rabbit hole. XI_Missy_XI. Check my link below this video. Press the word, click the word more. Wow. The mirror and fog. The fog card is clearly that. Confusion, mystery hidden. The entire reading that I did on live, actually later, it's in the evening, I think it was. It was about hidden in plain sight, but it was about the feminine, specifically coming up as the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. The universe checkmates her. She's always ahead. She's always, you know, sort of staying ahead of the game, and she knows if it's going to happen. She knows when. And in this case, because love is sneaking up, or abundance, or whatever this is, she has a tendency sometimes, especially feminines, when it's something great coming, instinctually our sword comes out. And I mean, it was an unreal live. I didn't save it because it was way too long, but it was essentially just about that. There's a mystery. And I think the mystery is about to be revealed. Threshold, someone might cross into, they may cross that line to expose, reveal. If there has been any type of mystery, something is revealed. Yeah, sparks, lust, desire, chemistry, infinity, union, abundance. We had that earlier today too. Past life. Of course it's infinity, right? Never ends. It's an eternal soul connection. Past life, instant connection, unfinished business, soul recognition, all of the above. It's all of the above. I almost just feel like the fog for some people are that they didn't know. I didn't know, oh my God. Or I didn't remember. It's like remembering a past life. It almost gives me the vibration too of like, if anyone has ever been confused of who it is, there's no confusion. And I don't know if that's for you or them. I don't know if it's for the both of you. It's almost as if it's I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. It's like without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, X marks the spot. Meeting point, fated encounter, spot on. It's almost as if there's no fucking doubt. Maybe in the past you've met people, there's been confusion. Maybe with this person, there's been a slight bit of confusion. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's them. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. It's almost like, and I don't give a fuck if it's a new person or someone you already entertained. This is that feeling. I just got the chills. It's that kind of a feeling of, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Someone here is so positive and sure it's without a shadow of a doubt. The Gathering. So funny. It keeps making me think about the event that I'm doing this weekend in Wine Country. My in-person meet and greet. The locked gate, off limits, guarded, defensive. That's why I told you they got to play checkmate. Has to catch you off guard. For some of you, you or them. Whoever's the one that's going to be climbing the fuck up. Is it going to be you climbing up? Them? Both of you? Well, if it's both of you, then the universe is going to catch you both off guard. Because the locked gate's sort of like protection, right? By all means, we must protect ourselves. But it's off limits. Yes, it says guarded, it says defensive, but it's off limits. It's not, someone may have thought that they couldn't have it. Infinity card says union too, right? Maybe someone was guarded. Maybe someone drew a line in the sand. Maybe not necessarily with a particular person, but in general. The church says worship. You have the bridge, unite, connection, communication. You're gonna marry this one. I don't bullshit. It's not gonna be for all of you fuckers watching this either. So don't go, well, I didn't get married to them. Whoever this is for, you're gonna fucking marry this one. You're gonna marry this one. I keep hearing it. Ooh, you're gonna marry this one. Bridge. Bridge. Crossing a threshold. Remember with the mirror, threshold. Bridge. Crossing a threshold. You guys gotta cross something. And I mean, the most obvious thing is cross paths. X versus spot, crossing paths. But I don't just feel it's that. There's some sort of threshold. For some of you, it's going from friends into something romantic, from friends to lovers. For some of you, it's crossing the threshold of standing behind the gate, the locked gate, of not being vulnerable. So you got to cross something. You have to. Crossing into another threshold. I feel like it's opening up. I want to use. Oh, I told you you're gonna marry this one. It's almost comical. The 4 of fucking wands is the card of like union and marriage, and it's a twin flame number 1111. It's union. I told you I can feel it. And it doesn't mean it's all the ones you're entertaining right now. Why do you marry them? Again, this is fucking, it may not be for everybody. If this is for you, maybe it didn't happen yet. So you go, well, I'm open to it, right? I'm open to the energy. For those of you that this has already happened, there may be confusion, murkiness, you're not sure, or you've never met them yet. No? If you've already met them, there'd be confusion about it. Maybe one knows, one doesn't. Meaning knows, like, that's my fucking person. That's what I'm gonna marry. 100%. I know it. 100%. Nobody can convince me otherwise. And not in like a stalker fucking way, but in a way of like knowing. Like, I know that's my wife. Fucking union. Marriage. There he is. Let's talk about the Emperor for a second. Emperor energy is someone who's large and in charge. They're the boss. They could be a father figure. They're a leader. They're aggressive. They're God of war. Now, of course, it's also Aries in the tarot deck, which is God of war. Let me tell you about the Emperor. Emperor can be quite patient, although he is impatient. He's patient because he's learned the art of war. This means that they're very strategic. And if this means they need to wait, they'll wait. But they're going to stew every second because they're impatient. They want to conquer. They want to own it. There, give it to me now. They're patiently waiting. Let me just retract the whole patiently waiting. We talked about that already. I'm telling you, this is insane. It's like the Emperor... Fucking A, the Emperor might know. This goes back to the checkmate thing with the feminine earlier on my live. Because I wanted to go on and on about the patiently waiting and he's this and he's that. And I just feel like they're going, that's irrelevant. He knows. So for some of you, it could be that kind of a thing where like when you guys get into a relationship, he tells you, I knew. You're like, you knew what? You know, nothing. Like, I knew the second I saw you, I knew you're my wife. I knew you were my husband. You're like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? They're like, I just knew it the second I looked at you. I knew it. I just felt it. And you might say, because your situations might be different, some of you might say, well, you never did anything. You never said anything. You never said anything. You never acted like that. And they're like, I was patient. I knew I had to wait. I had to wait for that right moment. I had to wait to shoot my shot. I didn't want to fuck it up. Emperor is the conqueror. What's funny is these are two cards with the number 4 because it's 4 of Wands and the Emperor is number 4 in the tarot deck. 4. Something about 4. 4 symbolizes stability. This is a really stable union. That's why it has a potential of marriage. But I keep going back to they knew it the first time they looked at you. Of course they did. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch in all her fucking glory. Look at her ruling an empire. Look at her being creative and charismatic, and she's not afraid to make moves. She's fearless. Of course they knew it the first time they looked at you. Because your head was held high and you had confidence and self-love. That's exactly why they knew. They said, holy fuck. It was just 11:11 on the timer. Something about your charisma, your energy, they just knew it. It's like, I feel like this masculine, whoever this is, they knew it. Even if they tried to deny it later or whatever fucking comes after the fact. I don't fucking know. I just know they knew. And it's so funny because that was what the fucking energy was earlier on live. That the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, that feminine that relates to that energy, right? You're in that group that I was channeling for. It's not that she's the last one to know, but she's kind of the last one to know. And the Tower came out like twice, right? Because the Tower is sudden and unexpected. And I mean, the Queen of Swords came up in the readings too, because it's exactly that. That Queen of Cups came up, you're like, oh, I'm open and I'm receptive and I'm just ready. But when love is approaching, she be all, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck do they think they are? I was just joking about it, right? You guys, I fucking always go on and on and on. And I was saying, it's kind of like she grabs her fucking cigarette. She lights her fucking cigarette and she's like, who the fuck is this? Walks up to her, she's smoking her fucking cigarette. Can I help you? They're all, I was just wondering, you all looking at them like this, looking them up and down, squinting your fucking eyes, basically fucking snarling. And they're like, so is this, and that's what needs to, the universe needs to sneak around that. She's in her own way. And I know no matter how much we say it, oh, we're going to be ready, we're going to be open, I'm telling you, it's just survival instinct. It's like an instinctual thing for us of like, just being through so much shit and like not being able to trust people. That instinctually, without us even thinking, we go into motherfucking beast mode. Sword is up. Fucka what you like. Fucka what? As we say in Hawaii. And it's like, whoa. I'm trying to just ask you out on a date. And she's like, why? How come? Who? What? When? Where? And no matter how ready we are, no matter how high-vibed we are, I think it's instinctual. We're just ingrained with that energy of like needing to protect ourselves. And I think in this case, the universe said, I gotta intervene in this shit. Send the Tower. Knock her on her ass. So it reminded me, and I talked about this on that live. Remember in You've Got Mail? Why did that come up? We talked about something about shop around the corner. Oh, just around the corner. Something about that, right? I saw the angel number 47 and they're like, good news is just around the corner. And I was like, holy fuck, just around the corner. That's freaking You've Got Mail. Shop around the corner. Remember, she was the last one to know. He knew and he played it off. He was like, it's her and oh my God, I can't believe it's her and I like her. She doesn't know it's me. Kind of just strategize his way through it. She had no fucking clue. And there were moments in time where she was like, oh, I kind of wouldn't mind if it was him. Remember at the end when they revealed themselves and she said, I was hoping it was you. The energy is coming through again of possibly the masculine having some sort of insight or knowing before you do. And it doesn't even, I mean, look at them. That was like a long freaking connection. Then it finally came into something romantic. So for some of you, is it a friendship? Is it a coworker? Is it someone that you met some fucking where? And it didn't pop off immediately. Hey, you want to go out on a date? You're like, yeah, sure. Maybe it wasn't like that. Maybe there was a reason. They checkmate the feminine. Justice. That's Libra. She's getting what she deserves. The world. Something's coming back. We talked about that in that live. I didn't save it. Like I said, it's too long. But we talked about that. The return. Something coming back. The world talks about full circle. Chariot and Three of Swords. See, she's nervous. Something approaches her. She don't know if she's going to get hurt. Okay, love is approaching. Love is coming in the Chariot. And she goes, She's guarded. She's cautious. All the things you should be. But remember now, she goes into survival mode. It's not a good place to go. We cannot always be stuck in survivor mode. And I know this is where we've been for years. Bottom of the deck's the Lovers. Some of you, it is the one you fucking married. And I think they know it first for some of you. And for some of you, that's not going to be your story. For some of you, you're going to be like, I knew first. All I know is a bitch like me got to be the last to know. Because I will fight it. I'll make up excuses. I'll say, oh, well, I don't really like it that he's only 6'2". I mean, I'll just come up with something. Not my type. I will. I would have to be the last bitch to know. It would have to like smack me up in the face out of the fucking blue. Oh my God, I think I love him. Because if I were privy to know that first, oh my God. Oh, the infinite ways I could self-sabotage that. Just by being like guarded. And I don't care how badly I say I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. It's just like this natural instinct to like get nervous and be like, I gotta protect me. Because it's what we've done for so long. And I think the universe just knows you that well to know like you might have issues opening up and letting your guard down. So we're going to help you with that. You have good luck. Your luck is about to change. Someone's luck changes after something ends. You have sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. Wow, prosperity. Bitch, it's a prosperous season for you. Auspicious, filled with abundance. First date. They knew from the moment they saw you. They knew. They felt it. Doesn't mean that they made a move in that exact second. The moon. Secret. Oh, there we go. Secret. Hidden. What you don't see coming. Somebody's gonna be the last bitch to know. I didn't know. How'd that sneak up on me? The tower, which I got twice in the live earlier, it symbolizes sudden, right? Unexpected. Universal, divine assistance. It is to break down something that's not very stable. And in this case, it's to break down the High Priestess's walls. Because the universe knows better. They'll break down the walls to let something good in for you. They're not going to let something malicious in. They won't. They wouldn't. Holy fuck. Justice on the bottom again. The broom. I don't need it. Unwanted. I don't want it. Unpleasant. That is that kind of energy with the broom, right? But it also says unavoidable. It's the elephant in the room. Magnifying glass. Examining the fine print. Clarity, important details. Islands. Islands is travel. Separation. Fucking Star. Yeah, someone's emotionally detached. That's emotionally detached. This is that feminine energy with that magnifying glass. She gonna Sherlock Holmes that ass. We'd Google them. We'd go and check their social media. I mean, we gonna be doing the most. And the universe is like, we don't want her doing that. So if you knew first, I feel like you'd fuck it up. Not intentionally. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. But I feel like she would, because we would get into FBI mode. I feel like forever this is for, it has to happen like that. You don't even have time to do all that investigative. One day you just go, oh my God, I fucking think I love him. Meeting them, boom. Oh my God, I met somebody. Oh my God, you guys, I can't fucking believe it. Oh my God. It just happened. I just went to the grocery store. I just went to the coffee shop. I was sitting, waiting for the freaking plane. I was waiting to board the plane. They're just there. Look at the geese. That's return. Why? Because the geese go and they fucking come back. The geese go and they fucking come back. This could be symbolic of this. It comes after a period of, I don't know, maybe nothing. It happens. You meet. And then there's that period of time, like in You've Got Mail. And then the reveal later, that's very possible. Because I feel like if the feminine knew first, she would somehow finagle her way out of it, or she would come up with something as to why it couldn't happen or why it would be prolonged. Or she might jump full-heartedly in. You just don't know what way that could go, right? Because it's going to be different for each person. There's a reason that she's the last to know, not third person. Crow. Crows announce it. But the crow is mystery. It has to remain a fucking mystery. Look, it says stranger too. It has to remain a mystery. It has to her. She can't know. Don't tell the high priestess. Now, the high priestess is keeper of secrets. But they're keeping a secret from her. The owl literally says, sees through the facade and secrets lifted. I'm telling you, they're going to reveal it. Oh, there's a reveal. I just did a reading. Did you guys watch it? The biggest reveal in love, hidden in plain sight. I thought about that today during the live. I was like, you guys, this is exactly like that reading. Something's hidden in plain sight. Somebody doesn't know it. Now, what could also mean hidden in plain sight? Someone's aware of you and you're not aware of them. Meaning they know who you are. They've seen you. They know you, but they haven't approached. They was like, oh my God, I think it's all the way. You're clueless. You don't even fucking know. Could see him at work. Could see him at your kids' practice. I always say kids' practice because it's where a lot of people are always at. I'm not at my kids' practice. Well, how do you know it's not there? I'm always shopping at fucking Costco and Target. Well, how do you know it ain't gonna be there? Bitch, be open-minded. Shit. The Tower. Tower talks about standing alone. And the bitch don't mind. She don't mind. They go, you want to be alone forever? She's like, sounds good to me. I'm not in no rush. I'm Gucci. I'm G. They be all, and then you wonder why you're checkmated. You wonder why they checkmate you, why they kept it a secret from you. And it's not maliciously keeping something a secret from you. I don't think that's what it is at all. I just think it's because they're like, I don't think that she would be so open to it in the beginning. Because maybe they're not your usual type. Maybe because had it happened a different way, it just wouldn't have happened the way it's supposed to happen. Fuck, who are we to question it? The universe says no, it's fucking no. If they say, keep it a secret from Missy, I'm going to be irate. I would like to be the fucking manager. But at the same time, I do understand that they would have done that for a reason. It would have been for my greater good. I know it. Runner, see, you would have ran. I'm telling you, the Queen of Swords would have come with her sword and she would have said, no. Well, what do you think? No. And she would have gone. Which I find so funny that back in the day, we entertained and we were in love, not love, obviously, you know what I mean. They were the runners. And it's funny how we've turned into the runners. Like we're like, on your mark. Guy approaches so hot. Oh my God, I manifested him. Fucking guy approaches, right? You're going to do one of two things. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, I don't know, you're going to Usain Bolt out of that motherfucker. You can be on the track team all of a sudden. Like, damn, bitch, I didn't know you ran track. You be, I never did. I'm running for my motherfucking life. I'm not trying to fall in love. Right? Or you turn into fucking The Godfather or Tony Montana. Kicking back like this, smoking a fucking cigarette with your Brooklyn. Motherfucker, what you want? From from you from the Bronx. Motherfucker, what business you got here? You come to me on my daughter's wedding. You just turn into this mobster fucking dude. It's just, your masculine just comes out. That masculine energy is going to come out because we're used to having to protect ourselves. And the universe is like, we ain't got time for all that shit. They're going to run, checkmate them, hide it in plain sight, let them be the last to know. Storm brewing. She can feel something's afoot, right? So even though it's secret and it's hidden, we can feel something. We just feel it. You can just feel when there's something, but you don't know what. But we feel it, but we don't know what. Remember the mystery, the hidden, the fog. Kind of like, is there something over there? And they're all, no. Oh my God. You would be the last to know. Surprise! Bitch, they knew from first sight, and I got the chills. What's incredible about this is what a plot twist. What if it ends up being, right, you thought it was all of these, oh, it was the 7 previous people that we thought was my twin flame. But they were always the runner. It was always some fuck shit. It was a karmic lesson. It was just a season and a reason. What if the real thing, what if like the real deal thing ends up being you being the runner? God, what a plot twist. What a fucking plot twist, huh? What if the feminine is the actual runner? But we didn't know that. That was like the fucking decoy. We were all consumed with all these other people teaching us self-love, right? So mad at them. Fucking runners. They're irritating. So goddamn irritating. Have some balls. Have some courage. It's just love. And there you are in the end. Secret. See private. Just keeping them out. Look at the gate. Guarded. Because I get it. You don't want to get hurt. I get it. And somebody here has been waiting patiently. They've been waiting patiently to present their love offer. I swear I feel like they knew at first sight. They knew. They said, that's my wife. I know. I knew it. I know. I know it. It's almost comical to them for some of you. It's kind of like, bro, she's fucking nuts. She's fucking crazy. She's no clue. She's fucking nuts. Some of you may have already had this happen where you know. I think there'll be very few of you though. And when I mean few, I mean a handful at most, where you might already know. And I feel like the majority will be clueless still. And when it happens, you tell me. Because I'm going to say, see, told you it was like that. Because we're always so confused, right? We're channeling it. What? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean? What are you talking about that? Then when it happens, you're all, well, so what had happened was, it was like to a T. I know. My job is to listen and tune in and feel it out and try and be as accurate as I possibly can interpreting the messages. Let's get into this extended. Click below this video the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. I don't know. Are we going to do a sexual reading? No. We aren't. We're going to do this on Patreon. I won't use the sexual cards for this. Click below this reading, the word more. Go to the Patreon link if you're not a member on Patreon. And go ahead and become one there. Go down a fucking rabbit hole. There are tons of shit there, not just some of these extendeds. There are timeless readings there, and some of them erotic. When I was able to do erotic cards on YouTube. So it's a real big bang for your buck, honey. I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I will see you guys in that extended on Patreon. Love you.